When you tell me it's so.
Now traveling to Jerusalem.
Oh, he joined. Scared me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I got ultimate. How about you? Oh, you already got it? Oh, thank you, whoever saved me. Thank you. He saved me.
Oh.
I gotta join Manny quick for something. I gotta join Hollow. But it's got a
There is no honor to What?
Oh wait, you're back. Alright. Sorry about that. I'll join as a team. I'll join you as a team. Like this. I'll join you. Fine, you can join too. Fine.
We're all unable to join the match. Are you with? Yeah, are you in? Okay, are you here? Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Oh, here we go. I also joined in the game. I told you I was coming. Gotta get my mic working for a reason. My mic wasn't working.
You have like a headset because we were hearing everything out of your TV.
For reasons I couldn't get the mic working.
Well, your microphone is working now perfectly. Do good.
Wait, who's the 31 person?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, I like this.
Do you have like a headset at all or no?
Sorry about the mic.
Are you playing it through your controller?
Alright, I'm coming.
It's just because
I don't know who put no. Whoever put no. I don't know who did that. Oh, we got a mercy here.
It's me.
Awesome. Whoever who's Sebastian. I don't know who's Dolio. I don't never heard that guy again. I don't know why his name's Dio.
Yo, let's all fucking teabag
Let's
each
go.
other.
Yo. Hold on, somebody left my door open. What? Ah, somebody go my door. Ow. Let me fix my mic again. Diva behind us.
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Let me get the heals. There we go.
Are anybody gonna stop the fucking thing?
Oh, May blocked it again. Oh, I tried. Oh, thanks. Oh, but that was a nasty hit I did. Right, Diva behind me. Diva. There.
Oh. May got me. Hey, revive me, Mercy.
Sure.
I'm behind you.
I'm out of time. I don't have any time.
Give me healing. Give good range.
Alright, bottleneck him. I got ult. My ult's up.
Me too.
I'm already in the hallway. Hey, hold on. Whoever is the,
What are you doing? Why are we?
I got caught.
I'm gonna bring Dodo. Whoever's Dodo. I'm gonna bring this guy right now. I'm gonna bring Dio heal. Can't even kill him.
Okay. I'm switching to turret.
I'm gonna bring Dodo.
Wow. How did someone take a full shot with that shit?
Oh! Solo.
Oh, they're behind, dude. They're all behind you. Watch out.
Come on! I'm down.
Fucking killing. Ah.
Oh my god. They're coming back. Jump for Blizzard.
What? No.
I got 73. Anyone got ults? Anybody?
I have all.
I'm using mine.
Oh. I'm here.
Are you serious? Oh, God.
Oh!
nothing. Oh my god.
No, what?
Dude, we got rolled. We got rolled.
Play of the game.
Oh, he left again. Oh. He forgot his mic. He forgot his mic on. Oh, he joined Barry. Sorry. My bad. Deal. You put no, I don't know why. How dare you, bastard. His voices came back for no reasons. Oh. Oh, we lost this round, mate.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. The true enemy of humanity is disorder. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Junkenstein, are you mic'd up? Do teabag if you can hear me. Junkenstein, can you hear me?
I join him. There you go. I had to join him.
I'm not even in the game. Just leave this game. Dave, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Get out of this game. Dave, I'm not in the game.
I understand. I'm in the middle of helping these guys out.
Basically, it's me acknowledging the stress of my life right now, because I'm gonna get through it.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
Keep your ship tight, guys. Keep your ship tight.
Oh. Fuck.
Someone get onto the overpass. Get some height support.
Yeah, Darnell, it's that bad. I can't sugarcoat it. It is that bad.
Come on, Reaper. I got
It's been a while since I've ever been under any stress like this. Say it's about the worst of my life at the moment.
I'll be right there. I can hear you this time. Bloody Grimes.
Buddy Grimes is the name. Don't ever forget it. Don't you dare mispronounce it.
No!
Take him, take him, take him. God damn it.
Yeah, I wish I could pretend it wasn't so bad, but it is. Headshot me. If I never would have gave that money to my family member,
We'll play as Genji.
wouldn't be so hard. My life would be a lot better. Like, honestly, fuck the fast food stuff. That can always get done, but like, you know, in situations like this, I need money. Like, I really do. Like, I'm forced to face the reality of how bad it actually is, and it kind of sucks.
What?
Ass bitches. But, I'm forced to face that reality. Usually I could say it gets better with time, but it's just...
Need more DPS.
It's not that great right now, but it will get better one of these days. It's just
You know
now's not the time.
It gets better.
Yeah. They're really obnoxious with stuff. Being honest. Like, they're obnoxious. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just...
There, put the shield, come on.
It's really not that good for me right now. I'm just being honest. I've honestly seen better days. I really just wanted to switch jobs. At this point too. Because like I always say, sick and tired of cleaning all the time and slaving away.
Couldn't get the Bastion, bro. Somebody already get him.
Why did they keep destroying the turrets? What's wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys? Annoying asses. I really should be using mercy.
30 seconds remaining.
Like, even simple shit like just paying for passes and stuff like that. Like, I had to cut back on things that I never would have thought I had to. Because usually they were never really much of a problem for me back
let's
then.
go!
But now it's like...
Let's go!
Even simple things like a pass, I get tired of spending money on them because I don't want to spend money on passes to travel and stuff, and it's like, I just don't have anything. I'm sorry. But I regret it. I regret giving my mom money when I knew that she didn't, when I knew that she was gonna fuck me over. I regret that. I regret that greatly. I regret giving her, stuff when I knew that she wasn't gonna pay it back. I sincerely regret it. Just talk to you guys later. Leave. But I sincerely regret it. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I did not do that. I wish I trusted my instincts and would have said no. But I always give in, because I always feel bad, you know, for feeding into it. Feeding into her, you know, making me feel like I'm, you know, selfish sometimes. And it's like, I'm really not. Because then when the holidays come around, you're going to be wondering, oh, well, why'd you get me a shitty gift? Or something like that. Something along the lines of that. Like, you're gonna, okay, I'm kind of trauma dumping, but, you know, I am admittedly, frustrated. But, I'm just saying, you know, there's gonna be cutbacks, there's gonna be things that might shortcut and shit, because chances are I don't fucking have it for a reason. 13 an hour is not covering anything. 15 hours not covering anything. 3 days a week is not covering anything. The problem is, I don't know what gifts to give anybody without spending money. I don't know what gift I would use. I really don't know. Maybe it's a daunting task. I'm not sure. How much did you pay your mom? Well, more like the opposite. How much I didn't, or how much she didn't pay, or something. But you know, I'm 2,000 in debt. I can't even lie about it. I can't even hide it or sugarcoat it anymore. Like, I have to talk about that because that's not something I can just look at and say, oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Like, no, it's a big fucking deal. A college student being in that much debt while they're going back to school is catastrophic. Catastrophic. And then add to the fact on top of that, the FAFSA was done extremely late. No effort in between. You can imagine I'm pissed off at this point. And I'm frustrated. I cried earlier because I'm so angry about it. I'm so angry about my life. I'm not happy about it right now. I could care less about friendships and all that. That bullshit doesn't bother me. How much did you pay your producer? 200. But this was like a while ago. Honestly, my producer is fine. He's gotten paid for the stuff. But like, seriously, my issue lies with what's happening now with this debt. That's the main issue along with the FAFSA. I want to just pay it off and just get it over with, so that way I can just never deal with it ever again. I'm literally probably gonna never use a credit card ever again for a while. I actually thought about ripping them up, which is funny. I told 2 people this and they were like, "You're crazy, don't do that." And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? I'm crazy because I want to rip away something that's caused me debt? Like, no." And then the other thing I'm sick and tired of getting credit cards in my mail. Every time I go to open up mail, it's always another credit card. It's like, are you fucking stupid? Do I look like I want another credit card? I keep ripping them up over and over again. I'm not applying to them for a fucking reason. Because I don't want the credit cards in my name. Why? So I can accrue more debt? So that I can be the stereotypical guy with so much debt that I can't get out of it? Absolutely not. You have me extremely fucked up. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. I think that's so predatory. How did you end up in that much debt? Don't think you ever explained why. Basically, the first half of the reason I ended up in that much debt was because my mom needed $1,000 to pay for a class that she never actually paid for. Let me save that. Yeah, let me save that. Hold on. Shit, it's so bad. But she never ended up paying for that class because the lady, I guess, for some reason just never used it for that. Or she said she solved it on her own. But, yeah, it was a class online or whatever. I'm gonna explain it in a second. I gotta run to the bathroom. My body is saying go. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and be right back in like 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm dying to like really speak my mind. But yeah, she ended up, long story short, she ended up not actually paying for the class. So that fucking happened. On top of that, I had to find out from her 2 to 3 months later that she never used it for the class or whatever. She never used it for the class. She used it for her bills. But she never texted me and told me this. No communication was ever given to me. And I just was like, why? In my mind, I'm like, why the hell wouldn't you tell me that? And you still have, meanwhile, this debt is still in my account. Eventually, I just was like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of bothering her about it. I just was like, fuck it. I'm gonna take care of it myself. And here I am trying to take care of it in an area where, like, I was expected to go back to school, but my hours are fucking reduced. And I can't. Fucking basically, yeah. And that's what's irritating the hell out of me. I shouldn't even be talking about this on stream. I said I wouldn't do this, but fuck it. I'm gonna say what I feel. If it fucking bothers me, it is what it is. It's not like you guys know my personal information, so... Well, certain people do. Certain people I trust do, but, yeah. But anyway, shit pissed me off so bad. I'm just so sick of it, and I'm sick of the laziness. I'm sick of the taking advantage of me. I'm sick of the clothes being on the floor when I come down here. I come down in the basement. My room is in the basement. I have a room that's like a separate room in the basement. That's all the way on the far right. When I come down, I should not have to walk around someone else's clothes to get to my stuff, to wash my hair, all that. That shit is so annoying, and it bothers me because like I have to constantly. So what about the other 1,000? The other 1,000 was from me having to get clothes and stuff because I couldn't. Because she promised me she was going to give me some money for clothes. Because, you know, I asked her because if I need something, I'm going to ask my mom, you know, for it. Not always. I don't always ask her for it, but occasionally I would ask her. And I asked her for money, you know, to, shop for some clothes at the mall. So when I go back to school, I can have some stuff. She never did that. She said, oh, I'll get to it. I promise I'll get to it. I get to it. Never fucking happened. So I'm like, at some point I was like, you know what? I'm going to use my credit card to do this. And then it led to me spending it on groceries and shit like that, and that's how that happened. And I regret doing it. I should have just said, you know what, fuck it, I'll pay for what's here and go on my life. But I didn't. You see $1,000 as a regular broke black man, and you're just like, I'm just gonna just ignore it, and hope that someone else pays it, and that never fucking happened. I was expecting everything to fall into place, and it never happened. And it pissed me off when I really looked into it, and that's why I'm so frustrated nowadays. Because this is not a place I wanted to be in. Not a place I want to be in at all. This is a really dark place in my life. Like, I low-key want to just kill myself and just be like, just end it all. Like, seriously. I'm not even, like, joking, but I have a lot to live for in my life. I have a lot that I want to just achieve. So that's what's stopping me from doing it. Plus, I'm not ready to really see, the other side yet. So I still want to live out my life because that's not truly what I'm about anyway. But anything to just escape, this negativity, because this is not it. Absolutely not it. And I don't really like to complain about my life because I like to just go through shit and not talk about it. Because that's what you do as an adult. You go through it, you don't talk about it. Sometimes. But sometimes the shit is so blatant and so hurtful and so painful that you can't even just ignore it anymore. You have to acknowledge what's there. I mean, it's literally at this point the elephant in the room. You can't ignore something that's right in front of your eyes, that's affecting you day in and day out. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. There's no way for you to ignore it at all. So, yeah, I really just want to get out of this. So I set up payment plans on the app that is in charge of the credit card, so that way I could get it paid off. But yeah, I'm not fucking with credit cards ever again for like a while. Because seriously, what a piece of shit. Seriously. There's probably so many other ways to build your credit cards are just not the way I would go. It's not even really free money anyway. It's almost like they advertise it or make you feel like you need it or something. It's so fucking stupid. Because they lower your credit limit so that way you're not maxing a credit card. Then when you actually get more credit, then you're more of a higher limit. then you feel tempted to use it, and then it's like you're in this weird situation where you can't get out of it because your job is not going to allow you any funds to just pay that shit off. It's not going to. It's not going to allow you enough. The average fucking American is working their ass off to pay this off. I'm sorry, not to pay this off, but like to pay bills. And if they get into something like this, it's gonna fuck their life up because they're not gonna have any way to get out of it. And this is why so many people scam or do things they're not supposed to, because they're in situations like this. I'm gonna take the high road and not do that stuff. But damn it, I don't, in this situation, I don't even blame anyone for doing it, because it's like, as wrong as it is, and as much as I disagree with it, no one wants to be in like a bunch of debt. That's just a no-no as an adult. You don't want that. But it's a shame, but this is why we're in. And this is why I don't fucking trust people, even my own family, because when it comes to shit like money, I know people don't really appreciate it. People don't appreciate money. Let's be honest. Money's not really appreciated. It's taken for granted. You give someone $2,000, they're just going to be like, whatever, I'm just going to go fuck up again. Not thinking what someone had to do to get the $2,000. I respect anyone that ever gives any amount of money to me at all, because I would appreciate it, because I would understand, what, that person didn't have to do that. But no. I'm not saying it keeps me happy, but it sure as hell would keep me, would make me a little bit more happier in this situation, because that debt is affecting me, because as I ignore it or as I choose not to pay it, it's going to grow more and more and more. And on top of that, there's going to be a certain date where, like, if I don't make any payments, they're going to close the account and it's going to be on there for 7 years. I don't fucking want that for myself at all. I deserve better than that, and I don't want that on there. And that's the worst thing you could possibly do to yourself when you're trying to get something. Because the thing is, I want to get a house in the future. There's things in my life that I want to do. I've been in the process of doing that on Indeed. The problem with that, too, is also, I'm in school. So saying I'm in school while trying to do work can sometimes be like a clusterfuck with jobs, because they're like, well, if you're in school and we have to have you do these part-time hours, they're not going to let it fly, and that's what's fucking annoying. On top of that, they always make me work the weekends. Truthfully, I don't want to work the weekends. I really don't. But most jobs that I've, found or have seen, they're always trying to get you to do the weekends. And then the jobs that I actually want, where I don't want to work on the weekends, it's like they're either full-time or they're too far out, and it's just so fucking irritating. It's like, so what do I do in this situation? I mean, the only thing I can do is fucking stay at my job, because I'm not quitting. That's absolutely the dumbest thing you do. The dumbest thing you could ever do is quit without having anything else lined up. And yeah, you just don't do that to yourself in any situation. It doesn't matter if my parents are here or not. You just don't do that. I just wouldn't do that. And again, this all ties back to why I'm in school, because shit like this, when I'm like 28 or 30, is gonna really make me feel like shit, and really make me like, damn, I want something better. Because I just don't get how people could do, like, surviving on $13 an hour, $15 an hour, and working 6 days a week. That is not normal at all. That is not normal at all. If I'm being very honest, it's not normal. Confirm their company if you want to switch your It is, exactly. And this is why when I work at my job, there's a certain kind of people, certain kind of person that I keep seeing working there. AKA, for lack of a better word, niggas who have no professionalism, no sense of time management, no sense of like, let me wear the right clothes because this job actually means something to me enough. There's just none of that. There is none of that. Even if it's serving, there is none of that. Why would you ever have that when, you know, the rules are never actually enforced, when your job doesn't actually give you value? Why would you ever do any of those things? And this is why when I talk on here, I say a lot of things that people don't actually talk about. People don't like to talk about race because it's uncomfortable. People don't like to talk about the classism and all the other shit because it's uncomfortable. It's sometimes uncomfortable for me because I feel like I'm the crazy one for even bringing it up, but I'm not, though. There's some truth in it. There is some truth in it. Because I'm not the only one that feels this way, and you know, there's definitely, when you go to see directors or see certain jobs or see managers of certain jobs, 9 times out of 10 they're usually white. Especially at my job. The dietitian is white. All the directors are white. There's like a couple of managers that, you know, are black. But see, the thing is, they're dining room managers. They're not directors or CEOs or shit like that. Which again is no shade to them specifically. I'm more so talking about the system of it all. I'm not shitting on the people itself, like, because, you know, that's their thing. They earn that for themselves. Because being a director is by no means an easy feat. But let's really be honest. You know, the average person that's getting it is a white man or a white woman. Well, mostly a white man, if I'm being honest. So there's truth in all that shit, and that's why I'm so mad about it, and that's why I was so passionate about it. And that's why I feel the way I feel about it. And I feel like the conversation must be had. Now, I'm not going to have this everywhere I go. Like, I'm not going to go to my job and just talk to these same people about it, because for a white person, that's uncomfortable to hear. Especially when it has nothing to do with you, so that's not what I'm going to do. But I am going to acknowledge it to other black people that actually get it, that actually understand that, you know, no, I'm not reaching. Understand that I'm not reaching. Because I'm not. It all adds up. And this all ties back into where we come from. If you come from lazy parents, there's a chance that you could end up being that way, because I ended up being kind of lazy and bad with money and all this stuff. I want to break away from it, but it takes time. And the thing about being an adult, it takes time to really think about stuff, and really understand why do you want to do that. Because the thing is, you don't move to the suburbs because you just feel like it. You move to the suburbs because you're like, I want to get out of the hood and actually, you know, be in a quiet neighborhood. I don't want to be in a neighborhood where there's dog shit on the ground every 2 blocks. Because that's disgusting. Who wants to walk on their lawn or walk around the neighborhood, smell disgusting smells, step on dog poop, see weird people, or, you know, I'm not even going to say homeless people, but like just weird people, distinguish the gap. Weird people peeing, saying inappropriate things. What else? Just exhibiting inappropriate behaviors on the subway. This is why I did my best to take the train to work, because I'm sick and tired of every time I go on public transportation. It's grossness, it's everything. Now, some of it is a product of Philly itself. Well, yeah, it's definitely a product of Philadelphia itself. But also, because everybody and their mama can reach that line, or reach that transportation line, I don't want to be anywhere near it. I opt to take something more safer. And that's what I did. And it's been working. Now, sometimes I have taken the subway, but usually I kind of opt to take the train instead. Because taking the subway, proven to be kind of gross for me after a while. Especially the fucking Market Street line. I don't ever want to take that ever again. That's horrible. Incredibly horrible. I know I'm sort of rambling, but I'm just saying all this adds up. All this adds up to a world of frustration. And in order to break away from that, you have to acknowledge stuff. You have to acknowledge where are the faults coming from. And from here on out, I'm not going to make myself feel bad because I don't want to give someone, my family, money at this point in time. Because clearly I don't fucking have it, and I don't fucking have it for a reason. 1, because of my job. 2, because of the hours I work. 3, chances are I'm not rich. Why would I want to give someone money when I don't even have it myself? Like, I clearly don't have it. And I'm, you know, I shouldn't have to feel bad about that. I shouldn't have to. And I'm just in a very tough spot in my life that I've never been in before. I've been in positions where, like, I've been mentally stressed out with family, but damn it, it's never been over money and financial aid. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? There needs to be, like, something that I can just get. Like, there just needs to be, like, a one-time wipe away all your debt kind of thing. And then maybe people wouldn't get in the debt so much. Maybe, you know, there'd be some forgiveness for it. Because what do you do with this? There's nothing you can do with it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I really didn't even want to stream tonight, but I kind of thought that maybe if I game to get the shit off my mind, it's not coming off my mind. It is just a bad point in time in my life right now. The sooner I get up this debt, the sooner I'll be happy, and I can just focus on other things, because this debt is clouding my mind. I can't even put my head to something positive because of this. Because I have to actively think about, well, I spend money on this, what is this going to do for me? It's really easy to say that, like, money can buy happiness, or money won't buy happiness when it's something like debt. Something like debt, you don't play with that. That's something that you really just... You have to acknowledge it for what it is. You have to acknowledge it. If you don't acknowledge it, it's going to kill you. Or it's going to affect something in your life, and you're going to have to face it. We all have to face stuff. We all have to face things that cause us harm or cause us. And this shit causes me stress, having to even face it. It causes me more stress, ignoring it and pretending it doesn't exist, because then I'm like, you know, I can't lie about it anymore. So yeah, but I'm gonna fucking go. I'm annoyed and I'm kind of angry, and I just, until I get this paid off, I'm probably not gonna stream for a while. And it sucks because I've been very consistent, but when life calls you, you have to take heed. So yeah, hopefully there's no Overwatch updates or anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass at this point, but yeah, I'm ready to go. Good fucking riddance.